right now. Push. Oh yeah. Dragging out another one. Tootsie got a deer.
Here we are. We're tagging it.
We're looking for that big buck.
At Hipshot Hunting Camp, hunting means more than just the harvest. It's about seeing wildlife. Goofing off and being yourself. Camp life and family. And the harvest.
Okay, guys. Good job, buddy.
This morning, I was able to take down that doe. We're taking turns carrying out. Clearly the cameraman needs some work focusing.
Bill and Brandon and Brian Cutts headed up to Hipshot Hunting Camp to hunt the inline season.
All right, guys. Dad, what's the plan for tomorrow?
Well, we're going to walk out the top trail, drop down on the first bench. The bench that we call Curtin Julie's. And I'm probably going to post up with Brian, and then we're going to go down on the steep side and work your way up towards us and try to get Brian a shot.
Yeah? How many are we going to have by 7:30?
One by 7:30, the second one by 9 o'clock, and probably by 20 after 9 we'll have the third one.
Any bears?
Nah, that'll be in the evening.
And a coyote on Friday.
Oh,
Love that.
I would love that.
Shoot to kill.
Yeah, put it down. Yep.
There's a lot that can go wrong when you're trying to take down a big game animal. And that happened on the first day. Early in the morning, Bill dozed off for a short nap, and wouldn't you know it, he heard a sound, opened his eyes, and there was a doe right on top of him that came over from the direction that Brandon and Brian were sitting. He tried to get his gun up, but the doe jumped away pretty quickly. Shortly thereafter, this beautiful little spike buck walked by him, and he was able to capture some wonderful footage. That was about all of the excitement for the first day. And the second day was also uneventful.
It's Saturday, it's the last day of our Pennsylvania Inline 2023. We hunted 3 days. We hunted Thursday, Friday, and we're out here Saturday morning. Brandon set up this hunt for us. Coochie and I parked at the ice mine, come down the inlet, and up on this side here, Brandon went in Terrace Mountain, off Terrace Mountain Road. He went in Horse Knob Trail and came down this other way. And we're on the Blue Trail, we're on the Terrace Mountain Trail, and about a half hour ago, what time was it, Brandon?
Sometime a few minutes after 8.
A little after 8, Brandon sees a deer or two, and they bedded down. 110-yard shot he made initially. The deer had to stand up for him to get a shot. The deer stood up. 110 yards, there was still a bunch of brush and stuff, so he made a dandy shot. And then he saw some more deer. He went down there. This deer went about 30 yards, and he found the deer laying 30 yards. So we're all happy we're going to get this thing gutted out.
She was on the bed, folks.
Yep.
She was on the bed, and we got her. Family's coming to meet me. My daughter and son, 1 and 2-year-old, are going to be in on the kill. And my good buddy Brian is in on the kill too. First one.
Oh yeah.
Over and out.
Bill and Brandon hunted turkey on Saturday, November 4th. On Sunday, November 5th, Brian Kutz joined them to hunt Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for archery.
Well, Dad just shot at some turkeys, and he thinks he has one hit, so I'm on my way to help him find out if he got a turkey. Of course, I'm on my way to him. I'm trying to take off all my warm gear and put on my walking gear, and I'm exposed, and I hear something coming. Here came a small flock of turkeys, and I had no chance. I mean, I didn't even have all my camo on. So hopefully Dad got something. Over and out till we find out more. Well, folks, we did it. Got a turkey. 32 years old, haven't killed one since I was 15. I didn't move for about 40 minutes, and it took them 40 minutes for a whole flock to present me a shot. That's how close they were. I haven't even looked at it yet. Let's see what we got. we are. Thank you, Lord. The last Saturday of fall turkey, Huntingdon County, 4A, Pennsylvania. Great state to hunt in. And it's the rut. And we both saw bucks rutting today, but we made the decision to leave the bows at home to go after a turkey. And Dad got into him first. I got into him second. And then I got into him again. And we took one down. It's been 17 years since I took a turkey up here. I mean, it's a major drought. Got one at 15 and didn't get one again until my 30s.
What is that, Anna? What is that? Did you say turkey? Yeah. Sure.
Morning. It's about 4:45. Brandon and I are getting ready to drive out to the ice mine. We're gonna hike into a spot that he found yesterday, a tree stand out by the tram road on the Blue Trail. Dad's gonna come in and about a half hour later try and hike out a little further. Probably hoping carefully for 3 buck, 2 doe, 1 bear, and maybe a coyote.
Yep. We did realize that bear archery ended this past Saturday, which we didn't know, so we'll say 3 buck, 2 doe, and no bear.
We'll save our bear.
What do you got here?
That's the good old Barnett XP 390.
How many deer you shot at that thing, Brian?
0.
Okay, but it's brand new.
It is brand new.
Okay.
It's ready to be broken in.
That's right. There it is, folks. Look how narrow that thing is. Almost as narrow as Brian.
Almost.
Look at those beady eyes, just like Chuck Norris. Let's see how gracefully he sits. Oh, it wasn't too bad.
While Brandon was putting on a drive for Bill and Brian, this bear walked right up within 12 feet of him. Unfortunately, this occurred 3 days after bear archery season ended. During the drive, Brandon pushed another bear out that ran right to Bill, and he scared it and it ran right to Brian. Shortly thereafter, Brandon jumped a string of deer, and right before they went over the final ridge, where Brian and Bill would have been able to see them, they made an abrupt right turn. Just before dark, Brian finally had his first excitement with a deer encounter. 2 8-points entered the hollow that Brandon and Brian were looking over. Pay close attention to the footage. The 2 bucks were walking parallel from right to left in front of Brian. The farther one was at 70 yards, and the closer one was only about 45 yards. Unfortunately, due to darkness, Brian found the farther one away in his scope and ripped off the shot. The arrow stuck into the ground right below that buck.
This mate should be real close by. see its mate. Well, it's the first day of Pennsylvania bear season 2023. Got Uncle B, the 2012 Bear Slayer. Yours truly holding the camera, the 2015 Bear Slayer. And the Munchkin with his hat on sideways, who is yet to take down a PA Bruin. What'd we see today? How many, Uncle B? 3 doe?
I saw 4. 4 doe.
I saw
turkeys.
I jumped a flock of turkeys, and 12 of them.
So a chipmunk.
Chipmunk, one of those big red-headed woodpeckers, and I did jump 2 to 3 deer.
Wow, it was a good morning.
Good morning. No bear.
Yeah.
It's only day 1.
I heard some shots real far away.
Oh, I couldn't hear any shots.
Oh, like on the other side of the lake. Yeah, I probably heard 7 or 8 shots.
Well, we're on the Switchback Trail in Dark Hollow, and there's Racetown Lake down in there. You can see it. Good hunt, guys.
Yep, thank you for all your pushing, Brandon, for your pushing.
Bear season was rather uneventful, although we did see a bunch of deer. It certainly got our hopes up for the very next season, which is going to be Pennsylvania rifle deer season. On the last day of bear season, I did have a really cool encounter with the spike buck right when it started sleeting. It was a cool end to the bear season.
All right, guys, what are we doing today? What are we doing, Anna? Fishing. Hey, what do we got set up? We got Daddy's chair, and we brought a Remington hunting blind to play in. Anna's chair is in there. And she threw Jamie's chair out. We got the stroller. And James is having a great time climbing the stairs. Careful, buddy. Whoa! Anna, can you throw a rock in the water for us? Throw that stick in the water. Show us how far you can throw it. Throw it! You broke it, now throw it. Bang! Another one. Hey! Are you stuck? He's here. Can't miss him in that jacket. We're having a good old time. It's, what's today? Wednesday? Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, 2023. Look at that curly hair. She's a princess. Can you say princess? Can you look at the camera and say princess?
Princess.
Very good. I love you. All right, here we are, Buck Camp 2023. We're going to have 6 of us out in the woods tomorrow.
What are we putting on a drive? That's what I want to know.
We're going to plan to hunt Saturday and Sunday.
That's got me psyched up watching that driving video.
Well, we'll follow our nose.
That's
We
got
could.
me psyched up.
Phil, you're all.
Phil, we're gonna hit those ridges running like they do.
Yep.
Go downhill. Downhill.
Tuck and roll. Yep.
Brian's first ever rifle buck season.
Oh yeah.
Are you getting thrown out of the family for this or anything?
What's that?
Are you getting thrown out of the family for
No,
this?
no.
Uncle B's taking the bear gun.
You're turning into a redneck, so you know that.
He knows it.
One step at a time.
Ben's trying to figure out what's wrong with us all. And my dad's over there admiring some illegal deer that he shot 50 years ago.
80,
50 years ago.
85 or 86.
Boy. I remember when you showed me that thing.
He had pneumonia. In his defense, he had pneumonia.
Yes.
He wasn't going to be able to hunt. So he capitalized in another way.
Yep, I got it with my boat. I sunk the boat.
Was that
I
the one
shot
you
it
shot out
across
the
the
window?
creek. Went and got it with the boat. Swamped the boat. Sick, so sick and weak I couldn't. It was a 205-pound deer.
Swamp donkey.
As I found out later, neighbor weighed it for me, Lloyd. I've had that covered up. All that you could see, it was down along the water's edge. All that you could see down over there was 2 hoofs sticking up that far out of the leaves. I got in there, I was frozen, I was sick. I get in on the couch, Emily's coming home for lunch. I hear the car door slam. I'm laying there thinking she's coming in to give me some sympathy. And she didn't come in, and she didn't come in, and she didn't come in. And finally she came in and she marched right over to me and said, "You better not have shot that with my gun." And I'm like, I never even saw her be mean to anybody, let alone me. That woman parked her car, looked down the bank toward the creek. Why would you ever do that? You're going over here to the house. Saw those 2 hoofs sticking out of all those leaves I had on that buck. It was the day before Thanksgiving because she was coming home from work. And she was madder than a hornet.
All right.
When was
Kutz, what's the prediction?
1985.
How many bucks tomorrow?
Bucks?
I think 2. I'm optimistic that we're
2
gonna
buck
break-
and a doe.
2 would
I'm
be
thinking
nice.
2 buck and a doe.
3 would be a blessing.
2 would be
3
nice.
would
3
be
would be...
miraculous. 4 would be extraterrestrial.
And
5 would be otherworldly.
then we get that PA Bruin.
I
Yeah.
think
Yeah, bear season.
Big
Yeah.
black bear.
that we need to get Kutzy a deer
Yeah.
and Ben. Ben shot a deer, but it's been a while. So.
Yep. He was what, 14?
The first time I ever went
Third-
deer hunting.
First 13.
He got that spike. Yeah. It was a nice deer.
Yeah.
But he hasn't got one since.
What
Kinda
year
like-
was that?
I don't know the.
Welcome to 2023 Pennsylvania deer season. I'm in Huntingdon, PA, WMU 4A, right on Racetown Lake, about 12 to 15 feet up into my climber tree stand. My father's up this little brushy hollow about 80 to 100 yards from me, and my buddy Brian, who's on the mentor license, sitting over there about 40, 50 yards. That way we can communicate. This hollow's been good for me. I've been hunting this hollow 3 years, 3 for 3, 8-point, 2 doe. This is the first time anyone's come out with me today to hunt it, so we'll see what we can get. Got a lot of doe tags. I just saw some turkeys fly up in the tree across from me, squirrels everywhere. Not many deer up here, but I think if they're here, they're going to be moving through this hollow. Tough one to get to. The walk-in was about an hour. Another 30, 35 minutes to get up into my tree and situate it, so we'll see if we run into anyone else today. Happy hunting.
Day 1 was rather uneventful, and at the request of the hunters, Brandon set up some deer drives on day 2. It did not take us long to get into some action. On the very first drive, Kutzy, Ben, and Brandon were walking through a clear cut, and Ben jumped some deer. He didn't know it, but they ran right to Brandon. Brandon missed the first shot, but then dropped the doe on the second.
Second day of Pennsylvania deer season. 6 guys working together, 3 sitters, 3 drivers. First drive of the day. Doe down. The man pushing the deer right now pushed the deer right to me. Good job, guys. Nice big doe. Huntingdon County 4A public land.
2023 gift shot hunting camp. We aim for the heart, we hit the neck. That's how we do it.
That's right.
We miss the first time, and we're not accurate the second time.
Right.
We aim for the heart, we hit the neck.
Right. It all works. There's Cootsy.
Yeah.
Rookie.
On the 4th day, Brandon set up a still hunt for Bill, Brian, and himself. They were supposed to move slowly through the woods and really try to get some deer off the bed. Lots of laurel, and they were working towards a hollow. It didn't take long until the first shot rang out.
One shot, about 80 yards. She dropped like a rock. So we're thankful.
Oh yeah. Right there's a kill shot. Nice shooting, Dad.
Thank you, buddy. It's a cold one, isn't it?
It sure is. Feels like 18.
Yeah. It's tough.
There goes a little squirrel.
Cool. That's the first thing I saw alive other than that deer.
Whenever Brian's here, killing happens. He's always around the kill. That guy definitely thought it was a doe. Ended up being, look at that little tiny nub right there. Not a whole lot, definitely it's a legal doe. Oh yeah, made a great shot.
Thank you, buddy.
On a cold day. We're out here getting it done.
Put our time in, guys.
That's right. The camp champion.
Three deer this year.
3 deer and a turkey this year.
Yeah. More to come.
What was that?
More to come.
There we go.
We came out here on the public land in Huntingdon County, WMU 4A
Union Township.
Township by Racetown Lake. No one else is getting deer. It's number 3 for us.
That's right.
There's been a turkey in there too.
Yep. Good hunting, guys.
We got more deer to put down. More to come.
That's right.
So we got out here before light. Didn't see anything down the hollow. Heard some stuff milling around. Turned around and see 2 doe at probably 25 yards. They come right over here. Right up here. We shot. We're gonna go check out what we got.
Alright, let's go look for some blood. Lots of blood. Right here. Look at all that deer hair. Pal, Your first deer might be dead. Let's go find it. Look at that trail of blood. Look at it on there. What do you see? Lots of blood?
Tons of blood.
Oh my goodness. All right, cuts his track in his first deer. Can't wait to see his face when he sees her. Keep looking out ahead. Look out ahead, see if you see her.
Deer down.
Hip Shot Hunting Camp 23,
Number
day
4.
5. Day 5.
We sure are thankful.
We are thankful. Praise the Lord. Let's go take a look. What'd you just do, buddy?
Got my first doe.
First doe, first deer,
First season.
first year hunting on a mentor tag.
Oh yeah.
Thanks to the great state of Pennsylvania, there's the mentor tag. And she fell right here. We're getting ready to put her on there right now. Thanks to the Pennsylvania Game Commission for mentor hunting.
Oh yeah.
And
That's my mentor.
I even got it on film. Hey, let me get a Hip Shot Hunting Camp right there. Third deer of the rifle season. We got one in inline and a turkey this year. She had a little one with her, and you took the big one. And it's day 5. It's Wednesday. We've hunted every day. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna take a still here with this. Dragging out another one. Oh yeah. Disney the deer slayer himself is there. Hey, that deer was what, 60 yards away from where you missed that buck in archery season. So you can down here. We know it holds deer down here by Lake Racetown, Huntingdon County. And we're ready. Look, old school. You get the front, I got the back. We're gonna see Dad at some point. He's gonna celebrate like a little kid. And I can't wait for that. Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's Cootsy's first deer. Oh, public land. His first year. He's a mentored hunter this year, and day 5 of our hunt, puts meat on the table. Way to go, Brian.
That's the Nate one right there.
Yep.
Good work, guys. Deer number 3 of rifle season for our hunting camp. Deer number 4 of the year, because we got an inline deer, we got a turkey. All public ground, all Huntingdon County. WMU 4A. We got a mentor hunter there in the back. And we're thankful for the Pennsylvania Game Commission for letting us have a mentor. Mentor tag is great. 32 years old, just shot his first deer. Okay, day 5, rifle season 2023. This would be deer number 3 for the camp. Came in this morning. First season out. Had some encounters. Persevered. Finally this morning, was able to take down that doe. Taking turns. Carrying out. Clearly the cameraman needs some work focusing. Oh yeah.
Could see the deer slayer.
Look at that doe.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah.
Hunter, smoking a doe.
Couldn't have done it without you guys.
5th day. We're at it for
5th day. And more to come.
Swamp dog.
Come on, kids. Kutzy. Brian Kutz.
Kutzy shot a deer.
Kutzy shot the deer. His first deer.
First deer ever.
James and Anna are hunters in training. Come out to see it. Guys, it was 20 degrees this morning with it feels like a 12 and we got out there, you know? Uncle B let us use the truck.
Yeah,
Had some truck issues this week. We overcame a lot of adversity.
we did.
Anna, sweetie, look at that deer.
This year so far, Brian. Fast, yeah, 5 last year.
Hey, James. James, what do you think of that deer, buddy?
Deer.
Deer, that's right.
Deer.
There he is himself. Rookie year, slayed.
Not many people get one their first year.
On all public land.
Mine
Yeah.
was 6 or 7 years till I got a deer.
Pennsylvania State Forest.
You guys put me in the right spot.
Hey, is it Kutsy's?
Kutzy got a deer. Kutzy got a deer.
Kutzy got a deer.
And Brandon got it on video.
I filmed it.
Congratulations.
Ladies, we're gonna get to watch this on the flat screen in a second.
Yay!
At the same minute that I shot mine yesterday.
8:07,
Wow.
It was so neat.
Hello.
10 yards. 10 yards.
Wonderful.
Well, I got one more kill to tell you about. The footage isn't great, but I'll roll the footage here in a little bit. On the same day that Kutzy got his first deer, in the morning, we decided to go and sit at the exact same place, the 2 trees down by Racetown Lake, for our afternoon evening hunt. And we weren't there but 30 minutes until Kutzy looked way out and down the hollow towards the lake and said, "Deer." Keep in mind, all week, Brian kept saying, "I want the chance to do a double kill," where I say 3, 2, 1, shoot. So, he sees a deer, as you'll see on the camera and the footage. I'm zooming in, just trying to see the deer. And if you look at, it's bad footage, but if you look at the right spot at the right time, you'll catch a glimpse of a deer. As soon as we saw that there was more than one, I cut the footage, and we attempted our 3, 2, 1 shoot. And it was a cluster screw from the very beginning. Somehow we actually ended up with a deer. However, we did a 3, 2, 1, and Brian said, "Hold on, I accidentally breathed on my scope. It's fogged over. I can't see anything." At this point in time, we're just there waiting. I didn't realize that he didn't know there was 3 deer. He just thought there was 2, so he was on the front one. I was on the back one. It was a mom and 2 yearlings. Finally, his scope cleared, and I was shaken. I hadn't been this nervous. So much pressure for a double kill. I went to turn my safety off, and it wouldn't move. And the deer were pretty far down there. I didn't want to look at it, at my safety. So we did it again. 3, 2, 1. One shot rang out, and no deer ran. Kutz shot, didn't know to turn up his scope, so the deer 120, 130 yards. Clean miss. I was so nervous, I was pushing on the little brace on the back of my scope. I didn't push on my safety. So I clicked my safety off. Here goes the two little ones and the mom, and I send a prayer of a shot down there, and I spined the big mama doe and dropped her like a rock. And I'm there celebrating, and I look at Cuts, and here goes my deer sliding down. It's a clear kill. He has no idea. He never even saw the third deer. Somehow we got one. I forgot my safety. He missed. He breathed on his scope, but exact same spot as the morning hunt, evening hunt. We got another deer, which brought us up to 4 for the week, 5 for the all the seasons, and a turkey. And just what a memory it was. And that's a wrap on the 2023 Hip Shot Hunting Camp seasons. We took down 5 deer and a turkey. 4 of those deer were taken during the rifle season. No buck. The last few days were uneventful, other than the fact that yours truly had 3 shots at a pretty big running buck on the very last day we were up there, but the best shot found a little sapling rather than the buck. So thanks for watching. Praise the Lord. We love to hunt. We love to see his beautiful creation. I love spending time with our hunters. We've never done a video like this before, but I'm going to start trying to do one every year. Happy hunting.